This is United A-Holes, a video cast discussing cultural topics with no filter.
Holy crap, we're on the internet, but we're socially distanced.
Very.
Not from each other, but from everybody
Well, we
else.
are from them.
Oh, yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
We're keeping them over there.
That's
Is that
right.
the goal?
Yeah,
This isn't the minimum safe distance, by the way.
sure it is. In Area 41 it is.
Got the Giants to spunk on you from here.
Oh, Area 41 signs.
Hey, James. How you doing, man? So, we were going to do our normal thing here, but the news is kind of dominated, I think.
It is. I don't have a hat.
Would you like one?
I should have a hat.
Here.
I realize.
Happy St. Patrick's
You
Day.
can have mine,
to-
Brent.
Oh, well,
Because I got a wee little one right
Oh,
here.
you got the little hat on your head.
That's the word on the street.
Tara, how's it going? Come on, guys, help me out here. We got nothing.
You're doing so well, though.
I'm just dying.
I already said Happy St.
Did
Patrick's
anyone
Day
actually
to Tara.
watch John Oliver or Colbert?
I watched Colbert. That was hilarious.
Hard to do though.
Yeah.
Oliver did his from a because again.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen that yet. That's
He
right.
did it
too,
from a white
different
background
studio.
with only like 3 staff members, so
Yeah.
like no laughing, no nothing, and it didn't land as well as it should have. And the timing wasn't there because he didn't have the feedback, right? Like it just you can sense they're all struggling. But Colbert's was done on 4x3 from his tub
Yeah.
with like way worse equipment than what we're even using.
Oh wow.
Yeah. I swear he just used his cell phone, audio and all.
Wow.
Yeah,
The
it
whole
was-
show.
The whole show.
Yeah, it looked like he just set a cell phone on a tripod and just clicked record and then sent it off to the studio.
So everybody's getting
Wow.
inventive and figuring ways around
To
it.
circumvent
Yeah.
COVID.
Yeah. There you go. Are we allowed to say that? Are we?
Yes.
Is that?
Yeah,
Okay.
YouTube came out and said that it's not a sensationalization anymore. It's something we all need to deal with, and they're no longer striking because of the
It's
coronavirus.
about friggin' time.
So you can say
we're
Corona.
coming to the point where it's becoming a normal part of life.
Yes.
Corona.
That's kind of sobering when you think about it.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to bring everybody down, but that's
Well, thanks, Brent. You just did.
here. I
Try or
brought,
try not. You
I brought
did.
some green hand sanitizer. That cheer you up?
Does it burn when I put it on my pee-pee?
You would think the drummers could
does.
catch better than that. Is that?
It says, put it on everything you touch, right?
That's
I saw that
it
being going
does.
around.
Smells like vanilla bean. I think it has essential oils, so I mean that really is gonna.
What smells like vanilla bean?
Wow, does it
The
ever?
green hand sanitizer.
You sure that actually does anything like sanitizing?
It's
or is
68% alcohol, baby, and all you need is 60. So there's another 8%. So it's 8% more effective.
it... Right.
Yeah.
That's how that works.
Yeah.
Area
yeah,
41 science.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Well, that's what you do with it, isn't it?
You're not going sunbathing, Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Rub it on your eyelids
That's
too.
where they say to sneeze, so that's where you should be killing the germs.
He's not wrong. You're not wrong.
That's how I sneeze.
Somebody raised a good point. They said they tell us to sneeze in our elbow, and then they tell us to bump elbows instead of shaking hands.
Yeah.
Kind
Don't you
of.
feel bad for double amputees? Nowhere to go. Poor bastards.
Just nod their head.
Look what I can do.
Wow, look at you go. That's special. You and your feather boa and your...
So who's confirmed? What was the latest star confirmed with COVID-19?
Oh, there's a whole bunch of them.
No, but wasn't there another one today? Somebody and there was a show.
Dude, the dude.
Oh, the
Mountain
dude.
Yeah, the dude.
from
Yeah.
Game of Thrones.
Oh, the big...
Oh,
Yeah.
the mountain.
dude?
Yeah,
He's probably not strong enough to fight that off.
former Bond girl.
Oh, that's the one. Yeah.
Quantum of Solace. Yeah, the Bond girl and the Bond girl. The Bond girl.
The Bunger.
Yeah.
And
0041.
Supernatural.
Oh, we're getting a whole bunch of
ceased
stuff I can't read in the
production.
chat because I don't know what it says.
So that's a good thing for Supernatural
Orphan.
fans. Because it'll drag it out so we can have a little bit more
Yeah,
Supernatural.
Christopher Hyju. Tormund Grinsbane. Thanks, Tara.
Giant's Bane.
Tormund Giantsbane.
I like how his brain just goes, fuck it, we're putting letters here, there.
Hey, it's called dyslexia. Show some respect.
That's
Nope.
how I did the Zodiac.
I know. I struggled to find some of those words, and then I realized they didn't exist. So I had to go find the word that it actually was, and just put it in there anyway. So what else has been going on? Has everyone been socially distancing? You can't.
Not really. I mean, I try to
We
make
put
it.
the guy that didn't in the middle.
We're brilliant. We're doomed. The short-lived YouTube career, so we all get it.
Oh, yeah, how's that taste? Pretty fucking fine.
You fucking fine.
It's like a glass of chocolate cake.
So what other news has there been this week, apart from COVID-19? Anything?
I struggled to find anything, and I literally did go looking, and I was like, well, I guess that's all we're talking about, which is exactly what you said. So, I mean, that's it. That's what's going on. I mean, places are closing or reducing, or, you know. Speaking of that, we have been talking about the Bowl for Kids, which was supposed to happen on the 28th. It has now been postponed till May
23rd, was it?
May 23rd,
yeah. So we're still in, but it just gives us more time to collect money. It gives you more time to go and donate on our GoFundMe. So
Hi, Dark Side. Love YouTube.
we've had
I don't
I
even know
definitely
you.
love her.
we've already had at least one donation that I know of so far.
We've had 3 donations, one online
awesome.
and 2 offline.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome.
No,
Good
just
deal.
use some more
What's
time.
what's our total up to now?
$65.
Hey,
There you go.
Look
It's a
at the
start, right? It's a start somewhere.
$65. What's our goal? 100.
As much as we can get.
It was
3
300 was our goal.
for the GoFundMe campaign.
Well, that's what I put
Well,
on GoFundMe. It was
it's
for our
probably way too
team,
big
yeah.
for the
That's
other one.
okay.
Just saying.
Randy, is that little hat supposed to fit?
Your other head.
It's way. The hat's way too big.
No. This one fits his other head. Think about that for a while.
Wow. Wow, you're really overestimating.
Word on the street.
Really, there's word on the street. That's concern.
There is.
Oh, when Ken's walking home and he talks about it.
Jeez, I bet you his dick is so big.
I bet you he's hung like a Shavankin warrior.
It'd look good with a big green hat on it.
All right, so I'm gonna throw it out to the audience, and I'll throw it to you guys. But this is what we'll talk about for a few minutes.
Okay.
It's a terrible situation, but what are the positives that have come out of it? So if you guys got anything out there, you guys should tell us, like, what are the positives that you've seen come from this whole debacle around COVID-19?
Well, couples that
Your
are
way
in
is poor wife.
quarantine.
Comparable to that Guinness can, eh?
Tool over Queensryche any day. Sorry.
Yeah, I agree. So what was your question, Sorry? I
Not
completely derailed it.
Queensryche from
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. All
Doesn't matter.
Queensryche.
Tool.
Queensryche.
Ryan.
Taylor Swift.
Or should I
we
say Greensryche?
Oh! All right. So, what positives have come out of the COVID-19?
Gas is down,
True.
and the Jeep owners everywhere are going, yes.
Toronto Maple Leaf fans won't have to go through the agony of seeing the Leafs blow the playoffs. And,
Well,
and
that and the
not
fact that
Tara, make sure your dad doesn't watch this.
there'll be a legitimate reason. I mean, every time somebody brings up, "Oh, you guys, this was our year, but COVID-19, so, you can't." We had it. It was in the bag, and then
who was on the phone, hon? Oh, your mother can't visit? Oh, well, that's a shame. It keeps the outlaws away.
I have seen a lot of people abroad and locally saying, if you know of a family who needs some help, somebody specifically in the Heartland area said, if you relied on the breakfast program at the school for your kids to have breakfast and you need help, contact me privately. I'll make sure, if you're somebody who can help out, contact me privately, and we'll make sure that these people get looked after. So there's a lot of people that are saying, okay, we need to step up and we need to look after our neighbors and our friends and our family members. So the good comes out as well as
Yeah.
as the greed and everything else. I mean, we're going to get both, but it's encouraging to see that people are being positive.
Yeah.
So,
As shitty as this is, the lethality rate could have been much higher,
Absolutely.
yeah.
right?
Because of participation of not.
Caring at the
No,
beginning.
if it was just a completely different virus that had the same contagion,
Oh, sure.
this could have been a world ender.
Yeah.
And this is how easily it could have happened. Thankfully, we're sitting between 2 and 6% or something like that, depending
Yeah.
on infrastructure.
I like Jason's comment that the good thing to come out of it's TP memes.
Absolutely.
There's been some
there have been some
golden
good ones.
memes everywhere. Even
yeah.
the ones that we were looking at before the live stream of like, quarantine day 3 and just being bored coming up with shit. And there's been some brilliant, as there will be later on tonight, brilliant online performances.
Yeah.
There's been some awesome stuff going on the internet that way. Like
Dropkick Murphys are live streaming
Yeah.
the concert tonight.
Jan Arden did one yesterday or something, like a performance thing. I see Kendra Gale's doing a bunch.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, she's going to do a whole bunch of like going through all of her old songs and kind of just recovering everything.
You're correct, James. It is Ryan Elton John.
Best TP meme I've seen so far was the guy had the whole pile, and it says, I've invested in a new cryptocurrency, Buttcoin.
Exactly.
I think one of the silver linings of the whole thing is that it points out flaws in preparedness, and now they can work to fix that for the next round.
Yeah, the thing that it really exposed is how we've gutted our medical systems. And
Yeah.
how unprepared we really are for anything,
Yeah.
of any major event.
If anyone's going to stockpile things, it should be hospitals.
Yeah.
Well, and maybe, just maybe, one can wish and hope that when this is done, the places that are saying, oh, we've upped our game as far as keeping things clean and sanitized, perhaps that's something you should hang on to when this is done.
Yeah, that's not something you should boast about.
Yeah.
Well, we
Yeah.
started to clean.
Tara brought up a valid point. H1N1 did that already and nothing changed.
That's a good point. Well, yeah.
That's true. Yeah, Bill Gates did point that out 5 years ago in a
Yeah.
TED Talk.
Well,
Like,
maybe they'll listen this time, considering the impact.
We are not a species that learns through someone telling us that we should be prepared for that thing that could happen. We are a species who learns through that thing happening, and then we all go, oh, this is what you were talking
It's
about.
like you and I were saying on Friday night, where people won't respond until they see that
It affects them.
it affects them.
Yeah. When your family member is sick and dies or nearly dies, it hits you, and you go, oh, so this is real? Oh, I thought it was just something to laugh at.
Yeah, exactly.
So.
It hits you.
But that being said, something to laugh at. I've been saying this throughout. We all need to keep our sense of humor.
Absolutely.
We need to take it serious. But the minute that everybody starts getting freaked out and nothing's funny anymore, we get dangerous. The whole works of us.
What's your guys' take on governmental responses in North America? U.S., Canada.
Hindsight being 2020, they could have done some of these things earlier.
Yeah.
I mean, the initial infection was in November, wasn't it? And we all knew about it in January.
Yeah.
But we waited until after March break to put the travel ban. We would have saved a whole lot of time if they did it before March break.
Right.
That 1 week did a lot of damage.
I PVR Saturday Night Live, and I just got around to last night starting to watch the episode that Daniel Craig did. In the cold open, they spoofed the fact that originally the Republicans said that the coronavirus was the Democrats hoaxing everybody to basically
Badmouth Trump.
badmouth Trump.
Yeah.
That was their thing that they were commenting on, and it's now 2 weeks later, and now he's in front of the nation going, "We have the best peoples, and we're going to combat the China virus." And
I just want to point
His
out,
words, not
in
mine.
this whole thing that we're not supposed to touch our face, this fucking guy slapped me in the face with a feather boa. And now my nose and my eyes are just like, come on, do it, touch me, do it.
That's something I've learned.
Sanitizer.
Yeah, there you go. Sanitize that. But rub
I
it
used
on your
to
That was
face.
the elbow you sneezed into, by the way.
I've learned that I touch my face a lot.
Oh yeah, Absolutely.
Way more than I realized.
Yep, same.
The beer doesn't help because it's like scotch. So
I am pleased to see that with the governmental responses over the last few days, that the left versus right bullshit seems to be completely out of the way. Everyone, I mean, you don't get any more right-leaning in Canada than Ford in
Right.
Ontario.
right.
And they're taking it as every
Oh,
bit as serious.
Thanks a lot.
Don't touch your face with unwashed hands if you wash them.
God only knows where that bow has been, knowing Ken.
Nice.
I could tell you,
Not on this stream, you
but
could.
but then we wouldn't have a show anymore.
It wasn't always green.
That is going to come out eventually.
What's going
Oh,
to
yeah.
The political.
Oh, yeah, the left
Once
versus right.
once
How
we
much
start-
they spent, yeah.
Yeah. No. Oh, well, we responded much quicker than the
shit.
other side did. Oh, no. We did this and then responded so that we would make the appropriate response. It's going to come out. That they're going to use it. That's just the hard.
Yeah,
reality.
and I think the financial assistance for businesses and individuals needs to be ushered in quick.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
I saw an example, I won't name it, but there's a small restaurant independently run in Heartland that even today we're advertising their lunch special and saying they had green beer on tap and come on in and trying to muster business in the midst of all this. And it's like, you guys shouldn't be doing that. Not right now, in my opinion.
No.
I mean, when you see Tim Hortons, McDonald's, all of them close their dining rooms and go drive-through only, grocery
you can
stores
still walk into Tim Hortons and order. You just can't sit down.
can't sit down.
Can't sit down.
Oh, okay. So you can.
Oh yeah,
you
I was
can-
in there 3
okay.
times today.
Yeah.
Mind you, I was pretty much the only one in there, but you can
Yeah.
still go in and order and just take it to go.
But yeah, I was just like, the restaurants should not be encouraging people to want to go in and sit and enjoy a meal. In my opinion, I mean, maybe I'm being the
No,
super...
I'd agree with you on that. Yeah.
So, if that and I know the only reason they're doing it is like, holy shit, how are we going to pay our bills and how are we going to, keep our business alive if we can't operate?
Health before wealth.
Thank you. Yeah, that would be a good one, wouldn't it?
I saw that on a post today, congratulating a business for closing temporarily, and I said, yeah, that's perfect.
Exactly. One confirmed case.
No, I do not. Hard no.
I'm kind of with you there at this point, only because of watching what happened in Italy.
But
For me.
I
all it
have
takes
to
is
remind people that it's only one confirmed.
It's actually up to 6 confirmed and 1 presumptive was yesterday. I didn't check it today.
Where? Here?
In New
in New
Brunswick.
Brunswick.
Oh.
Just because they've only found, let's say it is still one, just because they've only found one doesn't mean only one exists. They've only found one. We still have to protect ourselves.
There's 8 confirmed in NB now.
Yeah.
When we went to Ontario, I was almost laughing at this as a joke. When we came back, the day we came back, it was a bit more real. As we were leaving, because it's just
Were restaurants starting to close?
No, nothing in Ontario was closing up. It was just because of the way the news cycle changed.
When we went, there was only 6 cases in Ontario. When we came back, there were 66. And that was a span of 5 days.
How many people did you guys see?
Oh, a few.
You spread it from
So
6
then,
to 66.
at that point,
You guys
I
get
started-
around.
We're
I mean,
active.
I was very conscientious in my travels to make sure I didn't touch anything and wash my hands regularly and all that. But at the same time, it was
No, you're right about this, though. I just thought about that. This was in a store. Was this in a store?
No.
Oh.
It
is
was
that
in
fine?
storage.
Oh, okay. I'll hit it with you a couple more times then.
no. The itch is the fucking thing, you bastard. Jesus.
Oh,
Motherfucker.
that's why my neck is.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh.
You
Stuff
smells good.
fucking- So
It's all right.
Oh, I see.
for me, it wasn't. I didn't take it serious till we came back. But that was really when it hit me. And then at that point, I was like, okay, this is bigger than what even people were making it to be at that point. Because I started to pay attention to Italy at that point. And
That's the one.
And especially when I did hey, what's the mean age of Italy overall? And it was 47.5 years old. That's why their death rate was higher.
Yes.
You pointed that out. Then I went, what's the mean age of Canada? And it's like 35 point something years. I'm like, okay, we're not too bad. What's the mean age of New Brunswick? 45.7. Fuck.
Shit.
It's going to have a massive impact here. And the whole argument of like, well, they're stacked like fucking sardines over there in that foreign country because it's so small. Yeah, but if we keep going out and running into each other, it doesn't matter how packed or unpacked you are.
Yes.
That's right.
Right?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I don't mean to get on my soapbox about it, but I've had
Somebody's-
some time to think about it.
Somebody said there was a clip from Scrubs, I believe the show was, that they actually did a little montage on their show on how viruses are transmitted throughout the public. And apparently it's had millions of views in the last few days. Which says something, quite frankly, for the human race, that we are getting our information from Hollywood.
Right.
That's a television show. Now, I'm sure they probably got it right, but there's
Actually,
some
my
other
first experience
officials,
with the speed of spread, Ryan, Ken, and Tara will get a laugh out of this, is, do you remember the zombie thing in WoW?
Yeah.
Yep.
That was an actual test performed
was a
by a
test
university. And what they did is they infected one NPC in the game with a zombie virus. And then if you got it, you had it. That was it. And you couldn't walk fast, you couldn't run, you couldn't do anything. You were just a zombie.
How long did it take before it was through the whole game?
What was it, 3 days?
Yeah, it wasn't long at all.
Wow. Yes, Kendall?
Under the heading, the programmers are listening. Within 2 months, there'll be an announcement that Scrubs is being rebooted and coming back.
Well done, sir. The ZG experiment, yeah. And we all died a lot there, Tara. Holy crap. I don't know how much time I spent doing that. Well, I quit playing the game for about a week until they shut it off. And
So you were infected and it was permanent?
yeah,
Character
Until they-
was.
you drug your foot and the whole bit.
Wow.
And it was surreal. Like, I logged in, I didn't even know what was going on. I just logged in. It was like 11 o'clock at night. Kids went to bed. I logged into the game. And it was just like, I spawned in the city and I just see zombies everywhere. I'm like, what the hell's going on? And I walked around for a little bit trying to figure it out, and they started to shamble towards me. I'm like, what the fuck is happening? And all of a sudden, I was like, well, I'll knock these guys down. I took a couple swings, and one of them got close enough, and then the next thing I know, poof, a little puff of smoke around me, and I'm like, oh, for the love of God.
Wow.
And then I tried to play it, and you couldn't do anything. Wow. World of Warcraft. All right, well, I don't know if I got anything else to say. You guys got anything else to say?
I'm sitting here staring at these shots the whole friggin' time.
Oh, there's shots. I suppose, yeah, you can just see them past
Are
the
we
signs.
drinking them, or are they there for decoration? Like, what the hell?
I'll pass them out.
Oh, yeah, please lick them while you're at it.
Oh, I could. Do you want me to tip them?
I'm just going to grab one.
That wouldn't be the worst thing he could do to them.
Oh. So what's in this, Kendall? Drink up. Yes, we shall.
You'd probably rather not know.
Take the best day of your life and put it in your mouth.
It's antibacterial soap.
Bottoms up, fuckers.
Cheers.
That was
It is
tasty.
antibacterial soap.
That was good.
Yeah, you like that?
Yeah.
That was meant to be
How
served
much of your
warm,
piss is
wasn't
in that?
True or false? Have you ever had any of my DNA in your mouth?
Oh, yes.
it? True.
Now.
Shimbavu Shastra.
Irish Shimbavu Shastra.
Does the alcohol just, defeat the urine thing? That's the question.
I don't want to know. I don't want to do any experiments to find the answer. I'm good. I'll
was-
just whatever
that
you
was-
tell me, I will
That was
believe.
Irish cream that we drank. Whiskey.
What did you do with Dufflin before the
the
stream started?
Do it again.
Oh, it's good, isn't it?
You get a little bit of tar in your cup there, Mike.
And remember, wash your hands. And that doesn't mean that you get to not brush your teeth. You have to do both.
It's true.
That's true.
Yeah. Deodorant has to be worn. Like you can't don't just focus on the hand washing. Do everything else too.
Wear a condom
Please.
24/7.
Sure.
You were trying that out, eh? How's that working?
Well, strangely enough, it's hard to keep it on when it's not hard, if that makes any sense.
He kind of does. Yeah. Yeah. I hear you.
I gotta try and keep. Yeah, it's a good thing I changed from briefs instead of boxers, so it doesn't just fall down like walking and it come out my pant
That would
leg.
make that Tim Hortons visit really
we need
awkward.
to get out.
I'm starting to get interested. I'm sure our audience is too.